Hey friends, happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday. This week has gone by incredibly fast. I'm Heather Vickery. I am your host here for the Brave in Action Weekly Live Show. I'm the creator of the Intentionally Brave Entrepreneurs Program, the founder of Brave on Purpose Collective, which is where a lot of you are tuning in right now. I'm the executive producer and host of the Brave Files podcast, new author of the brand new #1 release, Fuck Fearless, Making the Brave Leap. That just happened last week. It was very exciting. If you weren't here with us, I'd love to fill you in and tell you all about it. I'm a single mom of 4. I'm a lesbian who came out after a decade of marriage and 4 kids. And I'm taking my teenagers and my almost teenager to the Harry Styles concert tonight. And I just tried on an all red outfit. The verdict is out about whether or not I will actually wear all red or if I will just wear parts of the red. I am undecided. That is not what we're here to talk about today, but we are here to talk about you and authenticity because no one is you. That's truer than true. That's a Dr. Seuss quote. Sometimes we love Dr. Seuss and sometimes we don't, but those quotes are priceless and I love them. Let's talk about authenticity. Now, authenticity is a buzzword, and it is a buzzword that people are kind of sick of. And also, what does that mean? And is it performative? And is it really possible? And do you really get to be yourself in all the places? And is it safe? And, what does that look like if you are a white, cis, straight man versus a Black, trans, queer woman? I don't know, right? Authenticity can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Let's start with what it's not. It's not turning yourself inside out and upside down and putting yourself on a platter and spilling your guts about every single thing for everyone all the time. It doesn't mean you tell all of your secrets. It doesn't mean that people can see inside your soul at every second, but it does mean that you do what you say what you mean, and that you're going to choose to show up in a way that feels aligned with you, that is okay with you, that you are proud of, that you're going to speak up and say yes or no if it is the right thing to do, that you're going to put your time, your energy, maybe even your money into places, spaces, and people that feel aligned to you, that work within your values, and that you're not going to pretend to be someone you're not to get a raise, to make some money, to make a sale, to please somebody, to avoid trouble or to avoid conflict, right? Authenticity is going to look different for all of us. But here's what I most want to say to all of you today is that you are a beautiful, magical unicorn. I actually have a mug, a coffee mug that I love that says, if you can be anything in the world, be a fucking unicorn. And guess what? You already are. There is no one else that's you. No one else shows up into a room and engages the way that you do, even if you're shy. No one else has the conversations that you have. No one else can offer the world what you have to offer because you are the only one. You are the only one of you. You are the only one that can make that impact. I remember when I was first starting to coach and I was in coaching training with my own mentor, Erin Anastasi, who is a friend now and a colleague and somebody that I deeply, deeply admire. And Erin said to me, I will give you everything I've got. I will show you my records and my how I organize and my letters and my coaching questions, and I'll give you everything I've got. And I said, oh my gosh, because people are so proprietary. They don't want to give their stuff away. They've worked hard to build it. I get that. And Erin said, yeah, but you're not me. And I'm not you. And you're going to take this and do something totally different with it than I would because there's no other Heather Vickery in the entire world. And I want to be part of helping the world see you and be exposed to you and get to know you. And that's here what I want to do for all of you. I want you to know that the world is waiting for you to play big. The world is waiting for you to get out from underneath whatever weight is holding you down and keeping you afraid and making you feel like you can't or shouldn't or won't be able to make that brave leap, and just try it just a little. See, authenticity is about believing in ourselves and that we have the right to show up in a way that we feel connected to, that we have the right to speak up in a way that we feel connected to. We get to take up space. We get to matter. The world is here for us, not against us. And that is really what I most wanted to say to all of you today is you are a beautiful, magical unicorn. No one else is you. It's truer than true. So are you keeping yourself from the world? Are you playing small because what if they don't like it? What if it's scary? What if it hurts? What if no one wants to buy what I have to sell? What if they don't show up? Oh my goodness, let me just tell you firsthand experience writing this book. People are starting to receive the book now. Now I wrote the book. I wrote the book in a month and then I spent a year editing and re-editing and rewriting and drafting and proofing and editing again. And oh my goodness, it was so much work and it was so exhausting. But also in the end, I am really proud of this book. And then I promoted it like crazy. And you all probably saw that. And I did like 30 different live streams or podcasts to talk about the book. And it was all very exciting. I'm very proud. We worked our asses off. We made #1 bestseller in 2 categories. We made top 10 in 7 categories. It was all awesome. And now people are starting to get their books, right? And they are sending me pictures or sending me text messages or DMs and saying, I got my book. I can't wait to read it. And then I go, oh my God, what if they don't like it? What if they read it and they don't like it? What if I turned myself inside out and people don't like it? We're having some internet issues here. Okay, we're back. And it really does feel like I cut myself open. I put all my guts on the outside and I laid on the sidewalk and I said, okay, pick at me now. Come on, take the parts that you want. Leave what you don't want. It's really, truly terrifying. Now, I think the book is amazing and I think everyone who reads it is going to love it. But that wasn't why I did it. I didn't do it for that. I did it for me. I did it for me because I had something that I wanted to say. And I believe it's worth listening to. And I believe it can change your life. And I believe it can have an incredible impact on you. But it can't do any of those things if it stays in my mind. It never, ever comes out into the world. So no matter what, from an authenticity standpoint, I showed up and I did the thing. And it was hard and it's still scary. Oh my gosh, am I so afraid every second of it? But I did it and we're here. And that's the best I can do. And the rest I surrender out into the universe. I hope you all love it. What are you going to put out there today, this week, this month? It's the beginning of November. That's authentically you. What are you going to give the world that nobody else can do because you're the only one? I don't know who's watching here today. I haven't seen any comments, but I do see some likes and some hearts and some eyeballs. So I know you're there and I want to know, how are you going to show up as your most authentic and vulnerable self right now? What is one thing you can do today that maybe feels a little scary, that feels a little uncomfortable, that you can put out there in a really brave way because it's you on a platter and the world is waiting for you? I'm so excited to see what you do. I hope you'll comment below and share. You are a magical unicorn. I am honored and delighted to be in this energetic sphere with you. If you are here, you are my people. And I love that. Just a reminder, I'm Heather Vickery. I host the Brave Files podcast. We drop a brand new episode every single Thursday where I interview people who have stepped out of fear and into bravery in every possible way. You can find it anywhere you enjoy podcasts. If you are watching on YouTube and you're not already in the Brave on Purpose Collective, come and hang out with us, for goodness sakes. We are a collective group of people who are leveraging our fear into intentional bravery, because we know for sure that when we choose bravely on purpose, we choose bigger, we win bigger, and it's contagious. And it's a lot more fun to do with a community of people there by your side. I want to hear how you're out choosing bravely. Thank you so much for being here. Short and sweet today. This is Heather Vickery reminding you today and every day to go out and choose bravely. Bye.